guys, DeathMog91 here. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through and show you guys the current deck I'm using, which is the Dimensional eatos. So it starts off, we got two Beast King Barbaros. I mean, you could see the whole deck from here, but I'll explain the reason why. Mainly, it's a 1900 beat stick without a tribute, or if you got skill out on the field, it's a 3000 beat stick without a tribute. Come on, it's just broken. The breakers, mainly because I kept getting into situations where I didn't top deck MST when I really needed it, so it gives me the option of saying, okay, yay, now I can go through and not only destroy a back row, but I've got a monster to attack with. And okay, I got a message from no. I'm talking with the Daily Duelist right now because he's looking at doing the same thing I'm doing, that I've been doing with the Dueling Network recording. Triple Guardian eatos. The main reason with Guardian eatos, the main reason for Guardian eatos is because if you top deck her if you start off with her in your hand turn 1, or you've had Dimensional Fissure or Macrocosmos, you go through with, she can just be special summoned as long as you don't have anything in the graveyard. Cyber Dragon, I'm only running one because you don't really need to go crazy in this deck. I mean, shit, I got 17 monsters, which is high, but it's been more constant. Cyber Dragon doesn't need any explanation. Triple Alias, that's where my fusion deck comes into line. I'll show that in a little bit. Thunder King, not only a 1900 beat stick, but I mean it negates almost everything except Gores. I found that out the hard way, because I've never really used Thunder King before. Crusader, I recently added this in, not only because it's actually running 3 Thunder Kings. I thought I was running 2. Crusader, the reason why I'm running him in, I mean, besides being a 1900 beat stick, for me, no, I can't get, with being a 1900 beat stick. LOL. Okay, not only being a 1900 beat stick, he's a Gemini, so you can use Gemini Spark. Which, then we got Stratos, which gets you the whole Alias for free. Or let's say you have Alias out on the field, destroy back row. It's like, okay, Gemini Spark, because first I wasn't running Crusader, but it's like I need to have him in there just for defense just for attack purposes. But Gemini Spark with Crusader and Alias, you get to destroy a card and you draw. Do I need to explain Dark Hole? I mean, come on, that card has been around since LOB. Yes, if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh and you don't know what it does, you're doing something wrong. Yeah. Okay. Same thing with MST. I mean, just get rid of the back row. That's my biggest issue, I think, with the deck is well, not really. I don't have issues with field control. Dimensional Fissures and Macrocosmos, I use it for the exact same thing. You get, for the most part, you're gonna go ahead and get, you're gonna have no graveyard whatsoever, which is how the deck is supposed to be for Guardian eatos. Miracle Fusion lets me get from Alias and any of my monsters to all my fusion deck, which rules. Okay, traps. I am actually kind of trap heavy. We got Mirror Force. Mirror Force, I mean, self-explanatory. It's, I think, the second or third set it came out. Dimensional Prison. This card is just so broken. I mean, you remove from play that card. Skill Drain. mainly for Beast King Barbaros, but then also it fucks up your opponent because I can go with any of these effects. I mean, Thunder King, sure, it hurts, but it's still only for fucking beat stick. Breaker, I can't destroy, but still, whatever. Bottomless, it's like, okay. They summon something to get over any of my cards. It's like, okay, no. Bottomless, you can't get over it. Torrential, one of the better traps. I mean, just gets rid of. Unfortunately, I wish it was just get rid of your opponent's cards. That card would have been banned just for being too broken. Like Harpy's Feathered Duster, which that card still owns today. Then the two warnings just gives me more field control. I mean, field, 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 field. Yeah, field. Field. This is more of a control-based deck. I mean that's just kind of how it is. It's only 41 cards. The only thing I kind of want to do, I mean, there's nothing I really want to do differently. I'm not gonna go ahead and throw in a lure just because. I mean, that'd be kind of stupid. Like, all this is diverse. I have a better chance of getting light. I'm running 9 light monsters, 3 wind, 2 earth, and 2 dark. I'm not gonna get. I mean, if I were to run alias, hell no would I. I mean, not alias. Allure, hell no would I get freaking breaker when I need it for that. Okay, then I don't have a side deck built mainly because you can't use side deck in the dueling network. That's one of the 2 biggest things I don't like about this. Is that there's no. I mean, what I did with the Daily Duelist is we went through, instead of finding each other again on there, we just went through and reset everything back in and then shuffled our deck through 5. But yeah, all that ended up, it's like you should be able to do a full match. That's one of the bigger things they need to change. And then that's when side deck would come through, and that I'll worry about the day that they switch it, that you can do matches. Okay, so Gaia. I usually don't get it. The card I mainly get out is the Shining, just because it's really easy to get out with 5 of the darks. Actually, 6 of those. It's easy for me to get out. Then this guy, I have yet to get him out, but he's just in there because I got breaker in there, so if I need FB, I can go ahead get him out. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. I don't care. Then we got the Giant Tornado, which is actually really beastly if you can get him out. I mean, he's 28 attack, and he cuts all of your opponent's monsters attack and defense by half, as long as they're face up. So that's where the Guardian eatos and Stratos pops in. This card, I'm actually looking forward for it when it comes out. Gaia, you just got the Beast King. It's like, I'm not gonna, usually I won't get out Gaia, but it has popped up. Then I threw in Stardust just for what, same thing with Black Rose. If I throw a tuner in here, more likely it's gonna be like a level 3 tuner where I can get him out. But there's really no way with this kind of a deck, you're not gonna be running tuners. If you're thinking, why am I not running? Why don't I have 0 in here? Heck, I don't even have Monster Reborn in the deck. Oh, that's a little. It's mainly because I don't have any water monsters. The only one I would be thinking about adding in is Snowman Eater, but I'm not going to, just because the deck doesn't need it. And if I would do that, I'd add another Miracle Fusion in here, because I can use Strat with any of these also. That's the nice thing, because it's just one Elemental Hero to get it. So I've got 4 targets for 2 Miracle Fusions. I will use it whenever, but I don't know. that's just kind of how the deck is. If you guys like this and want me to do other profiles, I will. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a day. We'll call this a video. Okay, peace.